this problem from Neet 2018, a combination of kinematics and electrostatics. So you have a toy car with a charge Q moves on a frictionless horizontal plane surface under the influence of uniform electric field E. So field is uniform. Due to the force QE experienced by this charge, its velocity increases from 0 to 6 meter per second in 1 second duration. At the instant, direction of the field is reversed. Same amount of electric field is applied, but direction is reversed. The car continues to move for 2 more seconds under the influence of this field. The average velocity and average speed of the toy car between 0 to 3 seconds are respectively. So we just have to find out how much is the average speed and average velocity. So let's solve this problem. I have a car, toy car, in which the charge is Q. The direction of electric field is along this way. This charge experiences force Q into E. So for the first 1 second, velocity changes from 0 to 6 meter per second. This is for the first 1 second. For the next 2 seconds, that means each 1 second, the direction of electric field is reversed, but amount of electric field applied is same. And what happens in case of next 2 seconds? Let's find out how much is the acceleration, whether acceleration is constant. This charge experiences the force Q into E. Since Q and E are constants, the force experienced by the charge is also constant. Since force is constant, acceleration is also constant. That means in each 1 second, acceleration of the car is constant, and I can apply kinematic equation to find out the displacement for each 1 second. And that is fine. Now what is the distance traveled by the car for this? Next 1 second, after that for last 1 second. For the first 1 second, since acceleration is constant, we can use V is equal to U plus AT. So A is equal to V minus U by T. V is the final velocity, that is 6 minus initial velocity is 0 by time is 1 second. So it is 6 meter per second square. The same acceleration car will have for next 2 seconds also, because it is a case of uniform electric field. So uniform force, constant acceleration. So for this first 1 second, how much is the distance traveled? I will use S is equal to ut plus half at square. Let me say S1 for the first 1 second. U is initial velocity is 0 plus half. A is 6. Time is 1 second. So this is just 3 meter. Now for the next 1 second, what is the distance traveled? Now since direction of electric field is reversed for next 2 seconds, it was having 6 meter per second at the end of first second. Since the direction is reversed, the velocity will decrease from 6 meter per second to 0 meter per second. After that, since the direction is again reversed, it will move in the negative direction. The speed is 0 to 6 meter per second, but in negative direction, I mean in opposite direction. So what is the distance traveled for this case? That is initial velocity is 6 into T is 1 plus half. A is minus 6 because acceleration is negative, because electric field is applied reversed. So it is minus 6 into T square is again same 1 square. So that is 6 minus 3 is 3 meter. Now when it comes in opposite direction, again acceleration is negative. What is the distance traveled? That is initial velocity is 0 into T is 1 plus half. A is again minus 6 into time square 1 square. So that is minus 3 meter. So now we will define what is the average speed and average velocity. So we will just define what is average speed and average velocity. So let's define what is average velocity first. Average velocity is equal to total distance by total displacement by total time. What is a total displacement? Total displacement is just 3 plus 3 minus 3 by total time is 1 second plus 1 second plus 1 second. So that is average velocity is equal to this is 3 by 3, that is 1 meter per second. Now what is the average speed? So average speed is equal to now total distance traveled by total time. So what is the total distance traveled? For the first 1 second it is 3 meter. For the next 1 second it is again 3 meter. For the next 1 second, even though it moves in negative direction, it travels 3 meter. By total time is 1 second plus 1 second plus 1 second. So it is 9 by 3, that is 3 meter per second square. So answer is 1, 3. So I can find out, yeah, here it is 1 meter per second is average velocity, 3 meter per second is average speed.